I got 14 days to go. Hi guys, Mikey here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see on the title, I finally did my briefing with my recruiter. Actually, like I mentioned in my depth tag video, I was supposed to do a 30-day before shipping out briefing with my recruiter, but something came up and he wasn't able to do it at my 30-day mark. So we actually did it probably a week ago, a couple days ago. I don't remember, but today's date is actually March 19th, which means I got 14 days to go. 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks and I'll be shipping out to BMT. Isn't that crazy? Time flies so fast. Honestly, like, I remembered when this number used to be like 59 or something like that, and I'm like, that's still a long way to go. And looking at it now, I'm down to 14 days. Anyway, for this video, I'm gonna share with you guys what we did and what we talked about during the briefing. So the first thing we did was like the financial and banking stuff. So I gave my recruiter my account number and my routing number for my checking account. And my recruiter said that they prefer for you to use your checking account instead of your savings account, so when you're at BMT, you have access to your money. You can always bring cash, but there's a catch. I didn't know about this. My recruiter actually told us about this and showed us what they're gonna make you do when you bring cash to BMT. So I have a dollar bill right here. He said that for each bill that you bring, you have to write down the numbers. Like right here, you have to write all of that down for each bill. So let's say you brought $20 bill with you and you bought something for $5 and they have nothing but dollar bills. So now you're stuck with $15 bills that you have to write down the numbers for each one. And if you forgot to write one down, or you just feel like you don't need to, or just lazy or whatever, that would automatically seems like it's stolen because you didn't write it down, so it doesn't belong to you. And if somebody yells out, "Oh, I'm missing money, I'm missing some bills," my recruiter said that all of you in your flight have to take out all your money and your list and make sure that all of the bills that you have is yours and it's on your list. Because if it's not, it seems like it's stolen. So the point is, it's better for you to have access with your money, with your checking account. Because if you put your money to your savings, then of course you have to transfer it to your checking first before you're able to use it, which you don't have access to. So how are you going to transfer the money from savings to checking? It's better to just use your checking, and then later on when you get to tech school, you can transfer your money from your checking to your savings on your own. My recruiter also talked about the USAA bank, and he said it's a lot better than civilian banks. He said that he usually gets his pay like a day earlier, or if it's a holiday, he'll definitely get it before the holiday, which is amazing because of course you need your money for the holiday season. So he said it's a lot better if we transfer to USAA, maybe like after BMT, during tech school, so we can start getting our paycheck like a day earlier or a lot earlier during the holiday seasons. And he said that USAA also offers amazing insurances for your house, for your car, motorcycle, and stuff like that. So he highly suggested that we transfer to USAA as soon as we can. Those of you guys who have anyone in the military, like any relatives in the military, you can actually transfer now or make an account. But for those who doesn't, you can wait until you're officially a serviceman. And that's what I'm planning to do. As soon as I get to tech school, that's one of the first things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an account in USAA and I'm gonna use that for my paycheck. So the next thing we talked about was visitors for the BMT graduation. So he gave me this paper, and on this paper you can only list 10 people. But that's not including those who are under 18 because they can get in. They don't have to be on the list. Also, for those who have military cards or retired military ID, they don't have to be on this list. Also, my recruiter said that if that person with the military ID drives a car, anybody who's in the car can get in the base and they don't have to be on the list. And also, they can ask for passes. Like for that person who have a military ID, they can ask for a pass for additional guests, and they don't have to be on this list. But for anybody else who doesn't have a military ID or are not below 18 years old, they have to be listed in your guest list. Unless they have any serious criminal history, like they have a narcotic related offenses within the last 10 years, or if they have any outstanding warrant, current probation, parole, or is a registered sex offender, then they can't be on this list and they can't get in the base. So while my recruiter was doing my paperwork on the computer, he asked me again how many years I'm doing, and I said 4 years. And he went on. He went on about the difference between the 4-year contract and the 6-year contract. And honestly though, he made me think about it. And I have been thinking about maybe switching to 6 years. I haven't made up my mind completely. I chose 4 years because I'm not sure yet. But as I waited and waited in depth, I actually started feeling like, you know, this is what I want to do with my life. And, you know, additional 2 years it's not that much. And I know a lot of people say, definitely do 4 years first. You're gonna regret the last 2 years, blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of famous YouTubers are saying they definitely regret doing 6. They wish they did 4. All I can say is it all depends on the person. If you feel like this is something you want to do, then maybe do 6 years, which I'm really thinking about. Because my recruiter said that it's easier for those who enlisted with 6-year contract to re-enlist. I know that recruiters have a bad reputation. People say that recruiters lie. Of course, I don't know yet. I'm not there yet. I guess I'll find out. But I have until my last day, until I go back to MEPS to change it. So I have 2 weeks left to decide if I should do 4 or 6. So for those who are already in or those who are going in, what did you guys choose? Did you choose 4 or did you choose 6, and why? Leave it down below because I'm still deciding. I want to hear what made you decide to do either 4 or 6. And yeah, so he talked a lot about it and it made a lot of sense in some point. I mean, in my head, I'm still fighting it. Like, I keep telling myself, I already chose 4, you know, you can't talk me to 6. But as I listened to him, not that he's being forceful about his idea, but he talked about how he wasn't able to re-enlist until his very last day, very last hour of his very last day, because he only enlisted for 4 years and he had a hard time re-enlisting. So I'm really thinking about whether I should just do 4 as what my contract is now or change it to 6. And I was really waiting for my recruiter to talk about the graduation schedule and he didn't, so I ended up asking him about it and he doesn't really have any information. But I have a new friend who is shipping out the same day and she's also Filipina, and I've been talking to her and she sent me a picture from her briefing with her recruiter, and her recruiter actually have information about the schedule. So I'm gonna show you guys that right now. So here's the schedule. That's the Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. On Thursday, we have the Airman's Run and the coin ceremony. And we actually don't graduate until the next day, which is Friday, which is also when we do the Airman's Parade and the Squadron Open House, which I'm really excited because that's when your parents or friends and family can see where you've been sleeping for the past 8.5 weeks. And then the next day, Saturday, airmen are released for Town Pass, which I'm really excited about as well. I don't know where we're going yet. I haven't looked up the places that we're allowed to go, but I'm sure I'll have that figured out. And then last day is Sunday. Airmen are released for Base Liberty. And that's also when you can attend church service with your airmen. And that's the last day you'll see your friends or family. Then you're off to tech school. 4 days, you get to see your family after 8.5 weeks. I'm really excited for that 4 days, honestly. That's about everything what we talked about and what we did during our briefing. And the one thing that my recruiter kept repeating over and over is keep yourself in a bubble. If possible, put yourself in a bubble wrap. That's how much we need to be careful and be mindful of things around us before we ship out, because you can't have an open wound when you go to MEPS before you ship out. It doesn't matter how small or big it is. If it's an open wound, it's prone to infection and they're not gonna let you ship out. So please be careful before you ship out. Take care of yourself. Lie low, relax, enjoy your time with your family. Be careful, don't do anything crazy or stupid, and prepare yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally for the stress that is about to come. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said earlier, I want to know which one you guys choose. If you chose 4 years or 6 years, please leave them down below and the reason why you did it. I'm still making up my mind, and I want to know what made you guys decided to choose whatever you chose. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you have any more other questions for me, don't hesitate to comment it down below. I love to chat with you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can come with me to my journey to the wild blue yonder. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I hope to catch you in my next one. Bye!